Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. Welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. My name is Bill. You've tuned in to Banter with Bill with Warm Strong Adventure. How's everybody doing today on this fine Thursday? I cannot complain. It's been a good day. And as I said last week or the week before, whenever I said it, this is the best time of year. You see, I got my jersey on. That means football tonight. And you got college football tomorrow night. And Saturday, you got college football. And then Sunday, you have the NFL. And Monday, what a time of year. The weather here in Michigan is perfect. It gets up to about between 75 and 80, and drops down to about 60 at night. It's the perfect time of year. So thanks for coming in. Today, we are going to be talking about the Utopia. I just got off a group cruise with Mike Clock and his Clock group cruise, and I had a great time. I had a good time. Great people, and I just if you had a chance to go on a group cruise, try to do one. You run into a lot of people. If you're like me, you go on a group cruise, but you still do your own thing. But you get to meet so many people that you just normally just to get to talk to, online. And when you finally meet them in person, it's like it's unreal, it's surreal, as they would say. So let me set this up real quick so I can go live on Instagram. I do believe we are live on Instagram now. Everybody, the day is good. I've been busy. It's a busy time of year, and this is my favorite time of year to cruise. And this is when the deals come out. And I just got another deal from MSC on Magnifica. So I will be leaving out on Sunday morning. Monday, I have a 5-day cruise on the Magnifica on MSC. So it's one of the older ships. I'll be able to compare that to. I've been on the newer ships, so you all know I'm falling in love with MSC. So let me go down this chat real quick and see who's all here. Scott, Controversial Cruising. Going to try my best to tune in. He is on the Miracle, heading out to Hawaii. Scott, if you make it, you make it. If not, I understand. You're going to Hawaii. I think I'd rather be out there looking at the sights. Travel with Josie Ann. Welcome in, Travel with Josie Ann. Thank you for being here. I know you're probably on a cruise. Evolving with Etta. I can't wait to one of these days I cruise with Etta. We have not cruised together, so I want to meet her and her husband. Mommy Millionaire. That is Jennifer, my daughter. Jennifer, welcome in. Welcome in. Hey, Aiden. Hey, Ava. Welcome in if you're listening. And it's Jennifer. We're going to talk about it. I mean, I gave you a little of the insight on it. It's different. Alisa, welcome in. Thanks for being in here. Everybody's saying hi. Will G, evening, driving and listening. Thank you for doing so. Keisha is in the house. Thank you, Keisha, for being here. Etta, thank you for being a member. And Keisha, thank you for being a member. If I skipped anybody else that was a member, I do apologize. I told you I'm trying to get better at this. Victoria, welcome in. Welcome in on the Facebook side. I am on her in December. Well, I'm going to let you in on a little secret before we even start this chat. Victoria, you're going to like it. You're going to like it. I find it would be difficult not to like it. Now, I don't know if the ship was totally full at the time when I went on it, but it even though it was, I think they said like 6,500 people, it never felt overly crowded. There were times when it felt crowded, like around the buffet area around lunchtime, like when it first opened up. It felt a little crowded. But most of it, not bad. I mean, we're going to get into that in a little bit. Jared talks. Jared, thank you for coming in here. Jared, I have not forgot about you. I am. I will let you know my schedule. October, and like from here to October, it's kind of busy, but I am in there with you. So whenever one of these days we'll get together, and yes, we can do an interview. Josh is in the house. Hey, Unc, how you doing, Josh? Congratulations on everything. The marriage, the child. It's going to change your life. Welcome in, Josh. Appreciate you being in here. Evolving with Etta. Oh, nice. MSC is doing it. People. I kind of want to keep it Etta. I kind of want to keep it a secret, but I want people to know about it. And I was watching a video today, and I'm going to talk about it a little bit. Well, I'll talk about it right now. People have a problem with change and things that are different. And MSC, like the newer ships, and the ship that this person was on was one of the newer ones. I believe it was Meraviglia. And the way they set up the buffet, it's like one long continuous line. I mean, it just wraps. So if I'm here getting a hamburger, 2 or 3 spots down, there's some other food. Let's say there's rice or whatever. Well, somebody will jump in line and get the rice while you're fixing your hamburger. People in the States, they're used to people just waiting in line. So just one long line, everybody goes to one station. So you mean they see people cut in front of them, and they feel some type of way that, hey, I had to wait in line, you didn't wait in line. And I think that's the biggest complaint that I hear from a lot of people. And it was different. I got to admit, when first time I went on it felt different. But then as you sit back and watch it, it's really not that bad. Keep cruising. Thank you for joining in on the Instagram side. I appreciate you being in here. So yeah, it wasn't bad. I didn't mind. Elisa, no way. I'm on that cruise, Bill. Oh, Elisa, what cruise? Talk to me. What cruise? Talk to me, Goose. Top Gun. If you haven't talked to me, Goose, that's Tom Cruise is talking to his ex-part. Anyway, talk to me, Goose. We'll definitely cruise together. It coming up soon. I'm sure. Even if I find one that you guys are going on, and I'll sneak down there and hop on the ship. Everybody's saying hi. Portholes and Pixie Dust. Welcome in. I'm assuming this is probably Matthew. Welcome in. We just got off Utopia back to back. Curious to hear what your thoughts. We have part 2 of our series going live tonight. Go Lions! Make sure you check out Pixie Holes and Portholes and Pixie Dust. Matthew, drop your link so people can come over there tonight and check out your review. And that's the beauty of like cruising. Everybody has a different opinion. Just like you can't say somebody's wrong. Like the guy I'm telling you about, as far as he made a video about how rude these people were. He didn't say what people, but he said these people. So a lot of on MSC, you have a lot of Europeans, a lot of people from Latin America, a lot of Asians. You have a lot of different cultures on there. Matter of fact, a lot of the shows, the theater shows, they sing the songs, but they sing them in Italian, or they'll be French. I mean, they cater to a greater audience than what people from the United States are used to. I enjoy it. It might not be for everybody. Everybody's saying hello. Josh has joined. Welcome. Thank you, Josh. Hold on, Josh. I think I got something for that, Josh. Hold on 1 second. A new member. Josh, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Let me get back to these comments. Try to catch up. Edna, welcome in. Edna, appreciate you being in here. Keisha, I hate the whole buffet waiting in line culture. When you have limited number of spots, it makes sense to wait. But when you look at, and when I go on this cruise, hopefully it's set up the same way. I don't know if I have video of it. That Elisa cruising together. Hopefully they have the buffet made the same way, so I can show you how it is. And once you kind of understand what's going on, you don't have. I don't have much of a problem. I'm going to say you because everybody else is different. They may truly dislike that. It may not ever want to do that again. So, Elisa, y'all will have a great time. We will have a great time. Keisha, what? Y'all are cruising together without me? You're invited down, Keisha. You're invited. I believe, I don't even know where it's going. Out of Miami. So and the cruises are so cheap on MSC, I got a balcony. A balcony. I'm an interior type of guy. Sorry, Keisha, the deal. It was a deal. It was a deal. Okay. Selfish side aside, that would be a great fun to have friends aboard at Elisa. Marjorie, welcome in. Appreciate you being in here. Elisa, I would love to see you. Edna and Etta there as well. I'm cruising with Edna. Edna next year. Edna and V. And I'm going to say these words. I don't say them often on my channel. I'm not running it back next year. I no running it back. But I get to cruise with Edna again, and I get to cruise with V. And I can't wait. We're going to be in Greece. It's going to be. I'm interested. I'm interested to see what that's going to be like. MH Family Adventures is having a group cruise. It should be a good one, and it's selling out fast. If you want to go to Greece and you want to go with some people that you kind of sort of know on YouTube, catch up with MH Family Adventures. They throw. I'm going to scratch that. It looks like they throw a great cruise. I'm only looking from the outside looking in because I never cruised with them. But when I booked with them, I mean, everything was business, and I got everything right away. I was very happy with how she treated me from the very beginning. So I'm expecting the group cruise to be a great group cruise. LF McKinley, welcome in. Thanks for being in here. Portholes and Pixie does. MSC is stepping up for sure. They really are. They really are, people. And it might not, but they throw a good party. Now the Sellaway may not be the same as Carnival, and they still do a wobble and stuff like that, but it's a good Sellaway. The white party, if you looked at my videos, and I'm getting slow with putting out the videos, but if you look at, I have shorts out there, the white party, the silent party, people are there partying. I mean, you're going to have a good time. They got a jazz club. I mean, it's more, to me, it's more of a laid back feel than a lot of these other ships. And it's kind of what I look for now. Stacy, welcome in, Stacy. Yeah, you say that now. Will G. Najumba, thank you, Najumba, for coming in. Elisa, Adventures in Cruising. I think Raquel said tomorrow is the last day to sign up for Greece if they have any cabins left. I signed up. I think it was $120, $125, whatever it was. And she just left Greece, and she's putting videos out. And I've always wanted to do Greece. So what better way than, if you've ever, MH Family Adventures, if you ever watched their videos, they're very informative videos. We all make different type of videos. Her videos are very informative. And I mean, she takes you on these tours and tell you about the tours, and it gives an honest opinion. Kind of like me. It gives an honest opinion. And that's what I want to do as far as the opinion. Like when we start talking about the Utopia, it's going to be my honest opinion. They don't sponsor me. You get my honest opinion. And even Carnival. Tanya, Event Yours, welcome in. Appreciate you being in here. And MH Family Adventure now has a new travel advisor added to their team. Twice as good service for them. Yay! Can't stop cruising, but love Moyne and cruising. Welcome in. Welcome in. And Orange Cone Vlog, welcome in. Appreciate you coming in here. Spending a little time with me this afternoon. Tripping with Dre and Michelle, welcome in. What's up, dude? What's up? Some of you probably too young for that, but what's up? So we're gonna go ahead. I kind of wanted my son to be down here, My son, he wants to compare everything with Carnival. He wants to come on and put an opinion of Carnival out there. And yeah, I don't know if you guys are ready for his opinion of Carnival. So, but I did. He went on the Utopia with me, and I wanted him to come down and give his opinion. He's been on Carnival, but he's been on the older Carnival ship, the Inspiration, the Imagination. We're about to go on the Spirit together in October. Luminosa. Oh, he hates the Luminosa. Hate is a strong word. He dislikes the Luminosa. Sorry, Aiden and Ava, if you're paying attention. Sorry. He dislikes. So, yeah, I wanted him to come down, but no, he's a little busy right now. Shay's Adventures, welcome in, welcome in. But I am going to start with with Royal. Royal, it was different. I came from Carnival. I'm a carny. I came over from Carnival. I knew everything Carnival. You tell me, you ask me about Carnival, I can pretty much tell you. I knew the operation. I knew how to sign up. I know 16 days out. Platinum, diamonds, and suites. They can reserve their slot time to get on the ship. I can tell you about Carnival. 14 days for everybody else. I can tell you all about Carnival. I didn't know much about Royal, and the thing that throws me with Royal and MSC, a lot of things you can sign up ahead of time, and I didn't know, like signing up for shows and stuff ahead of time. I didn't know about that, and it was just I always thought it was just weird. It's like, well, why do you have to sign up ahead of time? I don't want to do that. You want me to plan my day? I haven't even got on the cruise yet. You want me to plan my day out? I'm falling in line. As like I said about the guy earlier who complained about the buffet line, people taking cuts. I'm understanding. My mind is open. I know you can't teach an old dog new tricks, but sometimes you can teach them half a trick. So, anywho. Let's see, Ross. Hey, Lisa, recovering slowly. 3 surgeries on my foot since June, and now on IV antibiotics therapy. Getting frustrated, but I hope this is over now. Ross, we're hoping you get better soon. Prayers are out there. Get well soon. Get past this. We got to get you out there. Everybody saying hello. Portholes and Pixie Dust. Can't wait to hear your opinion on the food. You don't want that, but we're going to get into it. So anyway, we're going to slide back to the beginning. It left out of Port Canaveral. Port Canaveral, I like the port. It's a little ways away from MCO, 45 minutes, hour maybe. But not too bad. I think I probably spent $50 on an Uber to get to the hotel near the port. Not bad. I didn't think it was that bad. Uber. I didn't think it was that bad. Embarkation day. My time was, I don't know, 11:30, 12, something like that. Got there early, maybe 10. I got there maybe about 10. 10:15, I think we were boarding. And Ross says in 37, you got to get better in 37 days. You don't have time. Ross, get better soon. Once we started boarding, I almost never stopped. I had to. You come inside, you show your boarding pass. You come inside, you go through security. You go up and they check your passport. If you need to take a picture, you take a picture, and then they send you on your way. And they say, "Oh, go over here and sit down." Nope, never sat down. I kept walking on the ship by, I don't know, 10:30, 10:40. I think I was on the ship right around that time. It was no time. They really had their act together. A lot of these cruise companies now, they have their acts together where the boarding process is easy. I mean, if you do everything ahead of time, if you act like you've been through a metal detector before and get everything out and packed away, it takes no time. It takes no time at all. Radina Nixon, welcome in. So embarkation was no problem. Just make sure you have all your documents in a row and lined up, be ready to go, and you get on board. And I have to admit, it's a very beautiful ship. I love MSC ships, the newer ones. I think they look more elegant. But this was a more a more casual look, more like a beach, a beach Caribbean kind of type of look with the colors and things like that. I absolutely loved it. I think it's a beautiful ship. It's probably the best ship I've ever been on. Not as far as being the best ship that I've ever been on. It even though it held a lot of people, it never felt like it. It never felt crowded. A couple of places it did, but not many. Not many. Event yours, did you do the escape room? I did not. Event yours, I did a 3-day, and I'm going to get into that, but I did a 3-day cruise. It was a 3-day cruise. Not enough time to do everything. You got to go back. I just didn't like the price. Carnival Cruise Addicts, welcome in. Meet and I, welcome in, welcome in. What's up, OG Bill? Peace to the chat. Meet and I, they have a group cruise coming up next year. I don't know the specifics. I signed up for them. I went on their group cruise this year, 2024. Had such a great time. I signed up. I signed up. I don't even know where we're going. I don't know where it's going out of. I believe it's local. Miami, maybe. Carnival Glory could be. I don't know. Meet and I puts on a great cruise. They put on a great cruise. So if you ever get a chance to cruise with Meet and I, check them out. MH Family Adventure, check them out. I'm telling you, from the looks, I can tell you firsthand about Meet and I, because Meet and I cruise with them, so I know for a fact. There's no guess. I think maybe I saw the videos. No, I cruise with them. I know they put on a great cruise. MH Family Adventures, watching their videos, listen to them talk to other people, watching the videos. I know they're gonna. I know they put a great cruise on. And when my first experience with her and put my money down, it was such a professional deal, and I didn't expect it to be like this, because she was in Greece at the time when I did it. She got back with me like within an hour. It was incredible. I've been like, are you kidding me? Are you really working over there and you're in Greece? I was impressed, I gotta admit. Your favorite couple, welcome in. Appreciate you being in here. Hold on, where's that? There it is. Welcome in. Jay, thank you for being here. Would you ever try a Disney cruise? I want to try a Disney cruise, but Disney cruise are very expensive. So the only way I'm probably going to do a Disney cruise, if my daughter, Mommy Millionaire, takes the grandkids, her kids, my grandkids, on a Disney cruise, and then I'll probably go. And I would prefer they did it on a cruise where they had like Marvel themed, because I want to see I want to see their Disney does things right as far as entertainment, and I would love to see them putting on the show with the Marvel characters and all that other good stuff. So I really want to do Disney. I don't want to do a solo cruise on Disney though. Meet and I, welcome. Thank you for the warm welcome. Meet and I call them like I see them. You know, I call them like I see them. Everybody saying hello. Bruce, Ocean to Ocean is another. I can't even name all the group cruises that Bruce has, but Bruce, he was the one booking the Clock group cruise. He's another one that is a travel agent, and they do a good job. And that's what you want from a travel agent. You want somebody that's going to be there and take care of you. Jennifer, who is actually on the Utopia of the Seas right now, she cruised with me for the 3-day, and she stayed over for the 4-day. So Jennifer is there, and Andrew and Chloe, and they're doing everything out there. They're doing the abyss. They're doing the zip line. They're out there living their best life. Carnival Cruise Addicts. We're not on the Meet and I group cruise, but we'll be in Celebration Key at the same time. Nice. As a cruise next year, so we hope to get to meet everyone. It's fun, and it's you for me. It's this whole thing is about meeting new people, and that's why I try to start going out as far as meeting people. I booked the Rock and Roll group cruise, MH Family Adventure going over to Greece, and Meet and I, the Firenze. It's about meeting people, and it's a lot of fun. Meeting Edna's World. You got V. I mean, it was a lot of fun. I'm glad I survived Edna and V, but I did, and it's a story that I'll be telling for the rest of my life. It's a story my kids will be telling for the rest of their lives. I remember when I saw that video and Pops and he, yes. So it was a lot of fun. I got to meet Liz and Chris, Carnival Cruise Addicts. They came down for the pre-cruise meetup. I mean, we just had a great time. Did you have an ocean view balcony, boardwalk, or Central Park on Utopia? On Utopia, I had an interior room, which was fine. I mean, and I want to start getting back into the subject in a couple seconds. But yeah, I had an interior room. I don't believe in ocean. I think I only had an ocean view room one time. I've been on like 55, 56, 57 cruises, whatever it is now. I've only had an ocean view one time. I don't understand ocean view. I either want a balcony or an interior. The ocean view. I don't want to just see the water. If I can't open the window, I don't necessarily need to see the water. Mommy Millionaire. It'll most likely be Halloween. Yeah, pick a holiday to go on Disney. That should bring the price down, Jennifer. I'm sorry. No, I'm not going to be sarcastic. But I'm in. If the grandkids are going, I'm going. Everybody saying hi. Bill, since you are a TA, finished a Disney training and they offer a deep discount for cruises. They offer a discount for cruises for TAs? Ross? Okay, now don't tease me with a good time. Are you kidding me? I didn't know they offered TAs discounts. I will do it. I know they offered like a day pass, but I will look into that. Thank you, Ross. I will definitely take a look into that. Everybody saying hi. Jennifer and them, yes, we are packing up our room now. Oh, that's almost end of the cruise. House of X, welcome in. Appreciate you being in here. X gonna give it to you. X gonna. I like DMX. If you want me to get hype at a club, play some DMX and don't judge me. Play some Nelly. If you wanted to take a ride with me, those for whatever reason I really love those songs. And Prince. I mean, we all know Prince. Portholes and Pixie Dust. We did back to back on Utopia since it was way too expensive, too much to experience in 3 days, and that is one of my problems. Everybody's saying hello. It was way too much to see everything in one day, so I definitely have to go back. Midnight, great ocean view point. Never looked at it like that before. I don't need just to see the water. If I can't open up the window, catch a breeze or anything like that, I might as well have an interior room and save me $500-600 or whatever it is. For us, the balcony rooms were cheaper than the interiors. I tried to do a royal up. I didn't get it though. Price is no object when it's family, Bill. Yeah, price is always an object. For some of us, Jen. Law Jones. Hey, Law Jones, welcome in. Orange cones, 30 to 40% based on season. I will go during hurricane season. I do not care when I go. I want to go on a Disney cruise ship to see how they do it, because I look at like Disney's parks and their rides and stuff like that. No matter what you say about the price, when you get on a Disney ride, generally you're happy. Lowdown Travel, welcome in on the Instagram side. Appreciate you coming in. Thank you so much. Bill, there's no casino on Disney. I can live with that. I mean, that just means I can't get the free cruise on Disney, but I can live with that. TJ's Destination, welcome in. And hello to everybody. Where are we at? Warm Story Adventures is so fun to cruise with. I don't know about all that, but it is. I love talking to them. Your favorite couple. I like their channel. It's a good wholesome channel, but they do a lot. It's well produced. I like their channel. I really do. And you hear Scott, my partner in crime, who is on a cruise right now, and we didn't have a Cruise Talk Live this week because he's on a cruise, but he's always, because once he met them, it was like he fell in love. He's like, oh, this is the greatest couple ever. My favorite couple. Law Jones, we had to sell controversial cruising Scott while you were gone, but good news, we did a great price. I'm glad you got a great price for Scott. TJ's destination. I choose the interior if it's just me. Saves some money, and I do the same thing. I literally I talked about this last week. I think I had a balcony, and it was a 4-day cruise. I spent 15 minutes on the balcony. 15 minutes. And I just didn't spend much time out there. Port Holes and Pixie Dust. Bill, you should do Virgin. I do want to do Virgin. I want to get the right price. Ricky Ocean, welcome in on the Instagram side. Appreciate you coming in, Ricky. And Ricky. Some people know what I'm talking about. Ricky. You know where I got that from. Ricky. You know where I got it from. But I do it. Anybody named Ricky. Mike Clark's wife's name is Ricky, and I'm going around, Ricky. You know where I got it from. Don't let him lie to you. Bill is awesome to cruise with. I'm just there. I like to talk, but in my younger days, I would have done a lot of things like this particular cruise. Let me get on to this cruise. Journey with June and Brady. Welcome in, Ross. Bill also there's no drink package. Alcohol is only offered by the drink pricing, $18 to $25. I don't need to drink, Ross. I'm not. I mean, I know people think I drink a lot and I want to drink a lot. I don't drink a lot. Not drinking doesn't bother me at all. I very rarely, all my cruises, I think I've only had the drink package 2 or 3 times. I've never, and I didn't get my money's worth. Do they have virtual interior cabins? I haven't been on any ship. Oh, scratch that. I haven't seen any virtual interior cabins. If they give it to me for the same price, I would take it, but I don't need to see the window. If I want to see outside, I'll cut the TV on. They usually have an outside camera facing off the ship. I cut that on just to see what the weather is like, and then I get ready for the day. Tell us how you feel about having breakfast on your own balcony, Bill. I like it. But I at my age now, when I first started cruising, the ideal of buffets really, I loved it. I love the ideal of buffets and room service and having the food come up. But now, as I get older, I prefer to go to the main dining room and have my food cooked to order. I understand it, like a couple, you want to go out there and get some coffee in the morning and some Danish or something like that. I do understand that. But a lot of times now I'm cruising solo, so it doesn't do anything for me. I'd rather go down to the Lido deck and people watch while I drink my coffee than being in my cabin. Only time I'm kind of in my cabin is if I'm doing something, maybe downloading some video or something like that. But even that, I'm trying to do that out in the public, just so I can still people watch while I do it. Travel vibes with Angel. Angel, welcome in. Boys in the Hood. Ricky! Yes. Yes. And I know I sound crazy. I would do that. I just sound crazy. Bill, with cruising with Bill is the same as watching him on like, I try to be a little more animated on a little more animated here. But I have my moments. You give me a couple of drinks in me, I might have my moments. Ricky Ocean on the Instagram side. What's going on, bro? Let me holler at you. If you know Ricky, you know that's his catch line. Let me come holler at your boy. Go check out Ricky Ocean. I've cruised with him a couple of times. TJ's destination lately, Carnival has been offering me upgrades from my interior to a balcony for cheap. Yeah, I mean, if I got it for the right price, I would do it. Yes. Utopia has virtual balcony cabins. I never saw it, and I didn't. That's why I didn't say I could have been on a cruise ship with them, but I just didn't. So, travel adventure with Eric B. Eric B was on the cruise ship. Welcome in, Eric B. I mean, when I tell you we had a good cruise, Eric B was there. I love Cruising Royal. I believe her cruise is just ending. She's on a cruise. Hey, Warmstrong and everybody. I was so hoping you were on the 20th on the 23rd. Did you enjoy it like the Allure? I did. I enjoyed this. the Allure and Utopia are two of my favorite ships. I mean, you know, my top ships probably would be, uh, uh, you're probably looking at like Utopia, probably Allure. Then we start getting down into Meraviglia for MSC and Seascape and the Jubilee and Celebration and Mardi Gras. Those ships, the bottom of that list could change around a little bit, but Utopia was probably one of my favorite. I mean, it's my favorite as of right now. You know, until otherwise something else comes out or I do something else. Andre Southgate, welcome in, Andre. I was over there watching your video. It's fight night, coming up to close to fight night, and I've been missing your lives. I've been busy, so I gotta get over there and catch up with. I've made money. Andre, he loves boxing. If you go over there and follow him, he'll tell you who he thinks is going to win the big fight. Go to online, gamble if you gamble, and place money on whoever he thinks is going to win. Yeah, you'll be surprised how much money you can make. He's not responsible if you don't make money, and I'm not either. I'm not. Okay, we'll skip past that. You got to talk about the cruise director on Utopia. That dude was, and I'm going to get there. Everybody saying hello. How X is in the house. Everybody saying hello. Angel. Porthole and Pixie Dust say, drop the links, creators. We would, and I'm assuming we would like to meet you guys. So type #strong to drop your link. Also, if you have not hit the like button, make sure you hit the like button for me. I'd appreciate it. And if you're new to the channel, if you haven't subscribed, please think about subscribing. I appreciate it. Help the channel grow. Scratch and Pete, welcome in. Oh, I love cruising. Royal says, I was in the interior virtual balcony on Navigator. How did you like it? Miranda, how'd you like that virtual interior? I just don't know. I don't know if I would like it. If I can't open the window and couldn't feel the breeze, I don't know if I would like it. Let's see. I'm going on Utopia tomorrow. Congratulations. I'm a little jealous. I just got off of it. Only 3 days, but I just got off of it. And I really enjoyed it. I see why you love Cruising Royal. I love Cruising Royal. I can see why. And the only thing I will say, Royal has kind of lost their mind as far as price wise. So Tanya says, Event Yours says, I'm driving and can't comment often. No problem, Tanya. We understand. Let me take a sip of water real quick. All this yelling and screaming. I'm losing my voice. Now I have a drinking problem, apparently. Can't hold the liquid in my mouth. Anywho, for Utopia, I did a group cruise, 3 days. It probably came to about $1,200 for two, but it was 3 days. That was kind of expensive, and that's why I didn't do the back-to-back, because they would have, it would have been close to $4,000, $5,000 for a 7-day cruise. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I mean, the most expensive cruise I ever had was probably about $2,500, and that was for a 7-day on the Jubilee inaugural cruise. So it's real tough unless you're cruising with somebody, or you have it going on like that. It gets real tough, and that's my only one of the only things that I have against Royal, because they really are, their prices are really getting up there, and they're selling them out. So I don't see the prices coming down anytime soon, and that's a shame. But I have an ace in the hole, because I got a couple of ships, MSC, that I like as much. Not quite the same. They don't have quite all the bells and whistles that Royal has, but they have enough to keep me entertained. Selling with Gail and Mike, welcome in on the Instagram side. Thank you for being in here. Appreciate you coming in. They have a lot to keep you entertained, and also I think they have a lot of things. They have a very nice water park for kids they have virtual games and stuff like that for kids. Some of the ships, the ship I'm going on, Magnifica, they have a bowling alley. And now the bowling alley is probably like $45 an hour, but they have a bowling alley. I mean, they have things for people to do and family to do. And when I'm looking at cruises, I look at like, because I'm kind of, even though you see me cruising solo, I'm a kind of a family guy, and it's like, it's to me that's important, and it bonds a family together, and I think that's so important for everybody. Everybody's in rush mode and things like that, and leaving the family behind. No, if you can, take the kids. And I know people complain about having kids. Kids are not the problem. The problem are the teenagers. Now them you can leave at home. Not all of them, just some of them. I love Cruising Royal. Catch the shows. I really enjoyed. I'm gonna get into the shows. I think Royal. We will on Royal ships, and particularly the Utopia. I think they had the best entertainment. They had the best entertainment, and we're gonna go to Sellaway Party, and I don't know the cruise director's name. I mean, I don't pay a lot of attention, and especially like with Royal, because they usually don't push the cruise directors. But this particular cruise, this Sellaway Party, it was a lot like Carnival, and this cruise director what's his name, Ricky? I don't know, Ricky. Everybody's name is Ricky now, but he had the most energy I've ever seen from any cruise director. I mean, he was on the first floor, the upper deck, up there where just the cruise director is. He was all over, and he partied, and he got people to party. He came down and got into the pool, on the edge of the pool, partying with people on the edge of the pool. If you go to Jennifer and the Embarkation Nation, they got Andrew down there on the side. He got Andrew from Embarkation Nation dancing poolside. I mean, if you can believe that. I don't mean to throw you under the bus, Andrew, but go check out their short of him dancing with down there with Andrew. He had more energy than anybody I've ever seen as far as the Sellaway. And I was doing a live right around the Sellaway time, so I didn't spend as much time watching him as a lot of people. But every time I saw this guy, and I mean the energy that he had put probably just anybody to shame. I know everybody, Kendall Fire and Lee Mason, and they're good. This guy was, he was top notch. He was top notch. My opinion. Everybody might not like that over the top style, but I thought it was top notch. But as far as, I'm sorry, going back to entertainment, and that's just what get on entertainment. The shows, they had the Aqua show, Aqua 82. They had Aqua 80, and then this one was Aqua 80 and the TOO, Aqua 82. And yes, it was the best aqua show I've ever seen. And I've only seen one. I went on Allure, and I thought that was one of the best shows I've ever seen at sea. This topped it. This was a great show. Don't miss it if you get a chance. They also have a theater show, and All In is the name of the show, and it was one of the better shows. I mean, you could see the production that they put into the show, and I'm talking about like not the cast. Even though the cast, they had like I counted like between 22 and 25 people in the cast, but they also had, when you looked at the backgrounds, the stage. I mean, you could see they spent a lot of money on these shows, a lot of money, a lot of time rehearsing. And I hate spoiling for everybody, but it's not really spoiling it. But they got drones in the show. You got to go. I mean, All In One. I'm sorry, All In One. All In, the theater show. Go see it. They also have on Utopia, they have an ice skating rink. And they let you ice skate, when nothing's going on. A lot of times they open it up for open ice skating, but they have an ice skating show, and it's a good show. If you like ice skating, I'm not a big fan of it. So of the three shows, this was one that, If I had to miss one, this was the one I would miss. But I would tell you not to miss it if you got a chance. Only downside of Utopia was the 3 days. Yeah. Jennifer, Utopia is a new favorite ship. I agree. Utopia is Red Afro. Welcome in. Welcome in. Appreciate you being in here. All is well. Rooted. Thank you for coming in. Rooted. Famous. Thank you. Marjorie. Hey, sweetie. I wish I did a live on the ship. Angel, what ship was Angel? Angel, were you just on Virgin? Angel, she knows how to party. I want to party with Angel too. She has a group cruise coming up. I don't remember the dates, Angel, but drop the dates for your group cruise. Everybody said hello, hello, hello. People are subbing to each other. That's great. I love it. I love it. June and Brady, I think I spoke. It was cool. I did the back-to-back. I had ocean view balcony first, then the virtual. Nice. Kimberly Lavelle, welcome in. Hey, Bill, beautiful cruisers. Loving this live today. I love it. Also, Bill's jersey, go Lions. Forward down the field, a charging team that will not yield. And when the blue and silver wave, stand and cheer the brave. Roar, roar. Oh. Anywho, Lions fight song. Most people have never heard it before. Everybody said hello. I'm trying to get to the end of the chat. Did I gamble? I actually gambled. I found a couple of machines towards the end and blackjack. I between my gambling, I think I was down like $200 maybe, but I'm hoping to get a free cruise out of it. I didn't quite get to the 15. They say 1,500 points you get a free cruise. I almost got there. I'm like about 1,400. So I'm hoping, but I did gamble a little bit. They have a casino where you can smoke in it, and then they had also a non-smoking casino, which is nice for people that don't like smoke. I mean, the ship pretty much had it all. If you had to design a ship, I think this has a ton of areas where they had the boardwalk with the hot dog stand, the doghouse, I think is what it's called, and a candy shop, and a merry-go-round, and a Zoltar machine, and I mean, they had a ton of stuff for families. It was one of the loudest ships I've ever been on. I mean, when I say loud, they had music blasting everywhere. But if you looked hard enough, you could find quiet spots. I didn't spend much time in the solarium. Solarium is like the adult-only area, so I didn't spend much time in there. And one of the reasons why is it was just so much to see on the ship. I will say this. When I say Utopia is one of my favorite ships, Allure, they're Allure, Oasis, Symphony, maybe. I think they're like all Oasis class ships. There wasn't enough difference between Utopia and Allure, even though Allure haven't even been through the upgrade process yet, as far as like adding the slides. There wasn't enough of a difference to justify the price. So if I could go on Allure for half the price I can of Utopia, I would. And that's the one, my biggest problem with Utopia was the price. I love cruising. My mom went on Utopia, and on the second, she's trying to go back. If the price was ever right, I would go back. But if you told me I'd go on Utopia for 1,000 and Allure for 500, I would pick Allure. Chloe was well behaved. Chloe was. You didn't even know Chloe was there. Yeah, CD his name is Ricky. He had been a cruise director for 16 years. He was special. You don't hear me talk about cruise directors much. He got involved. I didn't see him around the ship when he wasn't performing or had a party going on. I don't know if he was there or not. Maybe I just didn't see him, but he performed. And when he was out there, he gave it his all. And I could appreciate that. And Tanya says, Event Yours says Ricky was the cruise director on the Wonder of the Seas, and he knew how to throw a party. He knew how to throw a party. Will G, thank you, Will G. Appreciate you being in here. Yes, his name is Ricky. Ricky. He was on the Wonder in September 23. It bonds families family together. It really does. I think cruising bonds. I think cruising is a great even for people like group cruises. I think it's great because you can still do what you want to do, but you're still close by and you can still do things together. I agree. Jennifer says, and she's on the ship right now. I agree with you, Bill, about Ricky. Lazy Days, welcome in. Appreciate you being in here. Pete, I'm sure I said hi, but if I didn't, hi, Pete. Yes, the Utopia, the CDL in Utopia had energy from onboarding to after dark. He had lots of smooth moves too, from all the Destination Fun live. She went live. Yes, check out Destination Fun's lives. As far as she did some of the parties at night, check it out because it was a lot of fun. I used to never pay much attention to the cruise director, but now I know it's a lot more. It's a goal now to get a photo with her. I used to try to do that. Eric B said the skating show was great. It's one of those shows. All the shows on this ship were kind of like don't miss. I mean, if you like shows, don't miss. My problem was I spaced them out like one per night. It was a 3-night cruise. I spaced them out. What I should have done was like one day, maybe do 2 shows one day, because they were only like 35, 45 minutes long. So I mean, it wasn't like they were too long. But trying to do dinner. I am going to now. So now you got me talking about the food. And I'm glad Scott's not here because as I told him, I don't normally use this word. The food on Royal was trash, and I'm gonna clarify that the food, the free options. So the main dining room was just okay. They brought me out a Caesar salad. It had no dressing, so now I'm at a table with 4 other people. And they have theirs. They're eating. I'm trying to get some dressing for my Caesar salad. It takes a while. Now they're finished. Now they bring my dressing. So now I'm putting it on there. Now I feel rushed to eat the Caesar salad because everybody else is waiting on me to get the entrees. So, but the food itself, the salad wasn't bad, but the food itself, I think I ordered a steak. I'm not a big seafood person. First day they had, I think, lobster tails. They had lobster tails and shrimp the first day, which was a nice spread. It looked like a nice spread. I don't do seafood, so it didn't do anything for me. But the rest of the food, it was just average. Windjammer, average at best. I mean, they had options. It was just average. I don't know. Whoever said like Windjammer, oh, good food. They lied to me because it was not very good. It was not very good. I love Cruising Royal. I'm going on Utopia tomorrow. I'm doing a back-to-back starting tomorrow, 2027. You'll enjoy yourself. And you have 7 days to do it. Sweet. Those ships are awesome. So glad you enjoyed, Bill. I did. I enjoyed. Emily, sorry, Bill. How are you? Emily, I'm doing fine. PK Adventures, welcome in. Appreciate you being in here. PK Adventures, 52 days until we get on Utopia. You'll enjoy it. Don't have high expectations for the food, though. My opinion, it's average. To me, it's all average. Antoinette at Fun, welcome in. Sorry, like you're never late. You're never late. Glad you're here. Emily, I found another cruise trip that is better time for my cabin mate. We'll be going on the NCL Epic. I want to do a newer NCL ship. I haven't done one. The only NCL I went on was the Pearl, I believe. I think it's the Pearl. One of the older ships. Okay, now on the Utopia, and I want to, since we're talking about food, and I'm running out of time here. They have what's called the Utopia Station Railway dinner. So it's like kind of a dinner show, and it looks like you're on a train, and you get on a train, you sit down like in a booth, and outside the windows right here, and they have like the scenery going by like you're on the train, and then there's a story going on as far as with actors on the train. And I spent my son and I bought my son really didn't want to go, but I'm not gonna go. So I bought us these dinners. It cost me $280 for two. Dinner show for $280. And the appetizers were uh pork and beans, that was one, chicken nuggets, that was another one, empanadas, which is what I got, and my son got the pork and beans. The main entree was, and they had a bread basket, so basket was pretty good. I For the entree, we both got the short ribs. Son loved it. He thought it was really good. I thought it was average. I thought it was average. And for dessert, they had like a chocolate cigar and then a vanilla cake that they made look like a gold bar because it's like the old west, and $280. And the show, I'm not going to really get into the show as far. The show was the old western. We're on a train, and they're trying to steal the royal bling from the car from this train that we're on, and this is the show, and it's not like continuous, but it's like the show. If you were 5 to 10 years old, you probably would enjoy the show. Anybody else, any adults in there? I mean, $280, people. That was a total waste. I would never go back. Nope, never gonna say never. If my grandkids went on there, they might enjoy it because I mean, one of the skits was uh, they they had the conductor had a pet rattlesnake that they lost. So now we're looking for a pet rattlesnake on the train. We're not literally looking for it, but she's looking for it, and we're sitting in our booth. $280. I was highly disappointed. I was highly disappointed. Emily, did you hear, guys, what they can't bring on Royal? I did. The surge protect, or the non-surge protected power strips. You can't. From what I heard, you can no longer bring them on Royal. They didn't take. I had mine, and they didn't take it this last time I was on a cruise ship, Emily. But they do have that. But I love cruising Royals. The MDR wasn't good on Grandeur either, which is another Royal ship. Uh, we need Baby Bear's opinion. I wanted him to come down there. Oh, he wants to talk about Carnival. I want, maybe next show. Maybe next show I can bring him down here. Baby Beard, he'll come down here and talk about what he thought of the ships. But I do believe that, like, he felt like this. I'm not going to say he felt like it. I'm almost positive this is the best ship that he's ever been on. Looking at the NCL Luna inaugural for April of 2026. Nice. Talk to Tinkerbell. She went sweet. Tinkerbell did the train show. Yeah, that train show. That was terrible. The show wasn't terrible. It was designed. I would rather go, if you ever been on a Carnival ship and they have like Dr. Seuss breakfast, I would rather do that than do this train show again. Your favorite your favorite couple? We sailed with cruise director Ricky Matthew on one of the seasons. It was great to see him on the Utopia. He has 20 plus years. He put on a great show. He was, to me, one of the best. She also talked about the train show on her TWT show. It was, Tinkerbells loved it. It felt like you were really on a train. It was terrible. Out the window, if you ever played Red Dead Redemption, I think that's the video game. It's like the same setup. So it's like a video game screen rolling by. It was terrible. Terrible. If you were 5 to 10 years old, you'd like it. You'd like it. It was terrible, my opinion. Tinkerbell seemed to like it. Terrible. It's a shame that it was that expensive. It was. I mean, I mean, everybody has their own opinion, so you have to go. You know, if you want to try it yourself, but the food wasn't that good. I'm on the train. Got to go. Good night. Good night. I hope you enjoy the train. So, but you know, everything else on the ship was top notch. After I got off the ship, the next 4-day cruise, the 4-day cruise, they started having a power outage, and the elevators went down. And Embarkation Nation was on that cruise, and they started. It started to rain, and the ship started to flood. Like some of the decks, was like just a ton of water. Uh, Tinkerbell's channel is called Traveling with Tinkerbell. Traveling with Tinkerbell. I love Cruising Royal. Uh, we were definitely not doing the train show. Bill said he'd rather do the Carnival of Dr. Seuss. I would much rather do Dr. Seuss. I think I would enjoy the food better. Well, nope. I did enjoy the food better than on that than I did on this cruise on this what's the name? And I mean, no drinks were involved. I mean, it was short ribs, people. $280 for two. I mean, it was not. It was not. I mean, it's the window. You know, a screen came up. The window blind came up, and it's a video screen, but it wasn't like an actual Western scene. It was from a video game. It looked like a video game, and then they had the gang that's supposed to be robbing the train. They came up, and you look at the horses. I mean, it was a video game. I mean, it was not done like a Disney. Disney would never have done it like this. Disney, I think Disney would never do anything like that. Yeah, I was really disappointed, Keisha. But I mean, to each his own. Other people may like it, but it's dynamic pricing. So as long as people are buying it, the price is going to be up there. But you have to pay. I think it was $115, $125 per person plus gratuities. It came to about right around $280, and I'm eating short ribs, and the show. I mean, my goodness, my goodness. My goodness. I have some pictures of it and things like that, and a little clip of the video that I'm going to put out, but not for $280. If it was a free option, okay, I got you. Shay's Adventures. I saw a few vlogs and I would not do the train. Not for that price. Not what they were doing. So getting off of that, we talked about the cabin a little bit. Cabin was small, interior, very functional. They had two chairs in there, and they both had backs. And I really did appreciate that, having backs on the chairs in the stateroom, so I could sit up at a desk and actually work at a desk with a chair in the back. And as you get older, I mean, it's more important. Young people, you guys, it doesn't matter. Emily said, I can't believe it was that bad. Tinkerbell did a video too. I'm going to try to go watch Tinkerbell to see what she thought of it. I want to see what I mean. I want to see what she said, because there was nothing about it that was made for an adult. I mean, to me, in my opinion, it was. I mean, it was just the show. The premise of the show was it's for a 5 to 10-year-old. If you play video games, and you might kind of sort of like this kind of thing. So, other than that, the parties on the ship were good. Ricky did a good job. They had boleros. I mean, boleros. I mean, everything was good on the ship. As far the food wasn't the best, but pretty much everything was good as far as the venues. They had an outdoor cigar lounge where they had cigars under the stars, which I enjoy. It's not for everybody, but I enjoyed. zip line, which I didn't do, rock climbing. I think all this you can see on Embarkation Nation's channel. They did it, and they had a ton of stuff to do. There's no way to see it in 3 days, and it truly is one of my favorite ships. So even like the negatives that I said about it, it still doesn't make it it's still on top of my list as far as being one of my favorite ships, my favorite ship. I just wish I had more time on it, and eventually I will get more time on it. I need a price to come down. So anybody have any questions I can answer real quick? Because I know it's like 7:07. I'm not very good at this because I forget who's going live now, but I'm sure Parker's on the go. I think they're live. But I can't tell you who else is live. But go check out some of these other creators. And I am getting ready to get off of here. Let me end this over here on Instagram. And I will next week. I am going to try to do. I think Scott is still on a cruise. He's on the Miracle going to Hawaii. So we probably won't do cruise talk live on Wednesday. Thursday, I'm on a cruise. I'm going to be on Magnifica, MSC Magnifica, but I'm going to try to still do Banter with Bill. Julie Kearns, welcome in. Appreciate you being in here. Late to the party. You're never late. You're never late. Waiting for the boys at football. We like Utopia. I like favorite ship, just expensive. Elisa says, good night. Yeah, you probably should since you've got a cruise to pack for this week. I gotta go. I'm gonna go wash and then pack up my clothes. I'm not getting anything new. So Keisha, you'll just see me in the old stuff. But I'll be leaving out Sunday. I think the cruise starts Monday. And then when I get back from there, I got about a week or so before I'm going on the 16-day cruise. So it's gonna be a busy month, busy next couple of weeks. But with that being said, I don't see any questions. I'm down at the bottom of the chat. Everybody, thank you for coming in. I appreciate you being in here. And as I always like to say, well, let me get back into. If you have not hit the like button, make sure you hit the like button on the way out. If you're new to the channel, if you haven't subscribed, think about subscribing to the channel. It doesn't cost you anything. I try not to be a pain. Subscribe to the channel. And as I always like to say, make sure people, you stay strong and embrace the journey. And we are out of here, and I will see you sometime next week. Bye-bye.